He's Steve.
And he's the devil.
Yeah, see, we've got that start right this time.
Right off the cuff there. Much like the videos we create, we tried to get an off the cuff introduction and we just done it. And now we're 23 seconds in.
And you look like LaRue.
I don't look like LaRue.
Yeah, you do. Okay, moving on. Right, this rant, as put forward by Steve, is about public transport. We both live in London.
So therefore, we are subject to the horrors of TFL.
Da, 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 da. Not only do we have to pay our outlandish amount to get around the town,
Indeed.
we also have to suffer such horrible conditions. Who wants to tell the story first, me or you?
I think we'll start with the state of the trains and one fateful journey we had.
So basically, we're in London and we are hungry. So we were in central London. For some reason, we got Subway, but then we wanted to get home.
Yeah.
So we got on the train. I think we were going Camden.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah. So we got our food, we got Subway, ran on the train, and like there was just one man sitting in a carriage, and everybody was in the carriages opposite, like the other two carriages, and just loads of chairs. So we just ran in.
You've got to think, right? You've walked onto a train. There's one guy sitting down in his J's, yeah, and on the other two sides of carriages, it's packed out. And I mean, this is a rush hour train.
Yeah, proper.
So you're thinking, oh my fucking god, there's space.
And we're thinking, yeah, we could just sit down and eat our Subway, right?
Yeah.
So me and Steven ran in with our friends following.
And we sat down.
No, we didn't even sit down. We didn't make it to sitting down. I remember we went to sit down.
Well, I think my bum touched the cloth. And then we kind of...
I didn't, because the tramp's bum was touching cloth. It smelled like he shat himself. We hit it, just, you know when you hit a wall of smells, like...
It was like sour milk, excrement, and shame. That's the smell we walked into.
It smells like a prostitute's depression.
It was... You stopped mid-run. It was literally mid-air when we stopped. And then
we just kept on going.
We kept going, so not to make a social faux pas with everyone looking at us who was going to sit down. So we huddled up with some other pissed off looking people.
And they were like, you know when you share the look of, that guy stinks.
So then, from this point onwards, we thought, okay, we know the deal.
Yeah.
Let's run our own little observation site.
Yeah.
So every stop we stopped at, people done the same as us. Saw the seats, looked around as in disbelief, like, oh my god, I've got fucking seats.
Yeah.
And then the faces. It's just amazing. It was. But the tramp himself, he was dozing off, had a bottle of 5-week-old cider, and
he had the
so many shopping bags. What did I carry? Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda.
It's not like they're fridges, that's why they smell of water. This is horrible to homeless people. Have you ever had a friend, right, who's had a breakup, right? Well, we have, right? Yeah. In our times. And just... my mate said this. They had to pick up the can of special brew. Life has never reached that point where you have to pick up that can.
It may have been one of our friends that was that tramp. So yeah, that's our train story.
Nobody has me like it.
You've got a bus story, I know.
No.
Quite similar, I believe.
Let me tell it.
Indeed, I do.
Basically, I have to close my eyes just so I don't see. Right. I was on the 58. This is the bus I needed. So if you're stalking me, hey, there you are. Right. I had to get on the 58, right, and there was just packed. Like,
you're gonna get so many Satanists following you on the 58.
Look, it's the devil. I look nothing like it. It's simply a name. It's supposed to be Daval. And so basically, I'm on this bus, right, by myself, right? I didn't even have an iPod back here. I was a poor student, like I am kind of now. So I just ran on, saw a seat at the front of the bus upstairs, right? I used to really like sitting out there because I like looking out the windows, why am I going into that? So I ran upstairs, I was like, yeah, sit down. And the guy sitting next to me, he just sit there. He seemed like a drunk guy. So like nobody else is sitting near him, right? So I'm not like, oh yeah, just sit here. He probably won't do anything. So he's falling asleep against the window, right? And then and the man's got to shat himself.
What, sitting next to you?
Sitting next to me, the man has shat his pants. And I had to sit on it for an hour.
Is it because you're an intimidating youth?
No, I'm nature's stool softener.
The thing is, I can understand someone wanting to rush to the front of us because you know when you was a kid, yeah, and you sit on that top deck at the front, and you had that little black thing, and like it showed your reflection. I always used to pretend I was driving the bus. When I was
every person on earth,
lad.
When I was little, I used to pretend I was running the people over because you can't see them.
Yeah.
Because the vanishing point is just there. So you're like, yeah.
So you was the masochist when you was younger as well.
I'm called the devil.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's pretty much
I'm called the
self-explanatory.
devil for crying out loud.
The other bus one I had is
Yeah, I haven't heard this one yet.
it's,
You've been holding this back like a really big poo.
like that man, like the tramp.
He was
Let
holding it
loose.
back. Let loose the fury! Yeah, go on.
So I was on a bus and then this woman come on and she was on the phone and very loud, but I was like, you know when you like have your hands like on the pole just leaning if there's no seats, yeah? Just thumped, laid back into my hand and had no reaction. So I was like, okay, let me just move my hand. And there was a spare seat, so someone's edging on to get on it, nice and polite. This woman, boom, took over straight away. But the thing is, on her hands, she had claws, literally talons, coming at the ends of her fingertips, and it was all multicoloured.
Huh.
And it just scared the fucking life out of me. But yeah, it's TFL, shit service, and the people there, Christ.
Maybe Thursday is Stripper Tuesday, so
Oh,
you do
yeah.
just get random strippers on the
Oh
train.
no, that's always good.
Yeah,
and there's plenty of poles for them to practice on.
Yeah.
But yeah, tramps, TFL,
Yeah.
talons, not good.
That's what you need to know.
Yep.
That's the inside scoop from me,
The
and
devil.
Steve. How do we do the sign off again? Oh, before we do that, right?
Yeah.
We have a Facebook group now.
Oh yeah, we have
Look,
a Facebook group.
just type in Steve the Devil on Footbook, right? And it'll
Yeah.
come up with us just doing what this post is. If you've got that, click join. Also, we have an email address which I'll put into that bar that way, just past Steve's head. Yeah, so add us, send us emails, give us ideas, because we're always open for options on ideas.
Yeah.
So,
This has been the devil.